What is happening?
I will tell you what is happening. I am saving my best friend's marriage.
For God's sakes! Johnny, come here!
Bazinga. Bazinga. Bazinga.
Hey everyone, as any fan of Big Bang Theory knows, it's all about Bazinga. You think you know a sitcom when the couch feels like home and the punchlines land like clockwork. But The Big Bang Theory didn't run on vibes. It ran on rules. Not tabloid-style drama, practical, oddly specific guardrails that kept the comedy tight, the science legit, and the set out of trouble. Some of those rules made perfect sense. Others were so particular you'd swear Sheldon wrote them. Start with the biggest surprise. There was no riffing. The show's scripts weren't rough sketches. They were sheet music. Actors treated every line like a note in a concerto.
Penny! Penny!
What?
You're an actress, correct?
I'm not an actress. I'm an actress.
Change one and you throw off the rhythm. That's why the dialogue sounds so musical. Setups, reversals, tags, all timed to the audience's laugh and the camera's cut. It's also why a single line could unlock a character. You don't sort of say Sheldon's jargon. You nail it or it clunks. The cast respected that, learned it precisely, and the result was a joke engine that didn't stall. And here's the quiet part of that discipline. When lines are locked, hours of rehearsal become a lab for micro tweaks. Speed up a clause, trim a breath, hold an eye line a beat longer so the laugh lands clean. That invisible polish is why punchlines feel inevitable, not forced. The rule wasn't just no improv. It was protect rhythm at all costs. Ever notice how DC posters, costumes, and t-shirts dominated the boys' apartment? That wasn't a random preference. It was logistics. Warner Brothers made the show and also owns DC, so clearance was simple and synergy was a bonus. Marvel wasn't banished. You'd hear mentions, and there's even a legendary Stan Lee cameo in Season 3. But when walls need dressing and costumes need rights, the easy door gets opened first. That's why the Flash suit shows up all the time while other brands pop in as guests, not roommates. It also shaped visual identity. Those bold DC logos read instantly from the back row of a live taping, which helped jokes register faster. A split-second recognition, Superman, Batman, Flash, meant the gag could start mid-sentence without a setup monologue about who's who. The show didn't just display fandom, it used iconography as comedic shorthand. The show shot in front of a live studio audience, real laugh track, real timing, real nerves. Big swings get bigger under that spotlight. Ask Jim Parsons about the infamous spanking scene. Funny on paper, deeply awkward in front of hundreds of people, and one of those moments where you feel the line between character and actor blur for a second. Live tapings sharpen comedy, but they also amplify any misstep. The reward is genuine energy. The risk is everything gets a little more exposed. Live audiences also serve as instant editors. If a joke underperforms, you feel it in the room. That feedback loop pushes writers to swap a line, pivot a tag, or heighten a reaction the same night. It's pressure, yes, but it's also a safety net. By the time an episode hits your screen, it's the version that survived a trial by laughter. By season 6, the cast was family, and family's prank. During a Valentine's Day dinner scene, Kaley Cuoco and Johnny Galecki planned a harmless fake punch for the gag reel. It escalated fast. A flipped chair, a bad angle, and suddenly Kaley had a real cut under her eyebrow that needed stitches. The room went from laughter to ice in a heartbeat. After that, on-set pranks stopped being cute and started being let's not. Not because anyone lost their sense of humor, but because schedules, cameras, and faces don't heal on command. That single mishap clarified the production's mantra: comedy first, chaos never. If a bit isn't on the page, the risk-to-reward ratio tanks. And the cast learned a subtler lesson too: when a show's timing is this calibrated, even a harmless surprise can throw off the metronome. In 2010, before a new season, Cuoco's riding accident became a worst-case scenario. Surgery, terrifying what-ifs, 2 missed episodes, and a cast/crew bracing for the unthinkable. Chuck Lorre later called it the darkest, most frightening time of the run. The response came in classic Lorre fashion: a wry vanity card that read, "No friggin' horses." It was tongue-in-cheek, but the point was serious. Minimize risky hobbies that can sideline people and shut down production. You can't bubble wrap a cast, but you can change the calculus. If it's dangerous and optional, maybe don't. The ripple effect extended beyond horses. Cast and crew reassessed anything that could compromise filming. Late-night thrill sports, high-impact travel, even weekend schedules before audience tape days. Not because anyone wanted to police lives, but because hundreds of jobs ride on one actor's health. The industry calls it protecting the day. On this set, it became a living rule. Sitcom characters become visual icons fast. Haircuts, glasses, t-shirts, they're shorthand for personality. So sudden changes create story problems. When Kaley Cuoco surprised everyone with a dramatic chop in season 8, production adapted on the fly, learned from it, and tightened expectations around future look changes. It wasn't vanity, it was viewer connection. Break the silhouette and fans feel like someone swapped their friend. On The Big Bang Theory, the audience wasn't just attached to people. They were attached to shapes, colors, and patterns. Continuity also protects joke math. A visual bit set up in Act 1 needs to pay off in Act 3 with zero confusion. If a character's look shifts mid-week because of an off-hours whim, a callback can lose bite, or worse, make no sense. Keeping appearances locked ensured that running gags landed with full force, from Howard's flashy belts to Leonard's hoodies and specs. Howard's clothes were a joke you could see from the parking lot. Neon skinnies, giant belt buckles, space-age pins. Simon Helberg has joked about needing assistance with the tight pants. Meanwhile, Amy's layered cardigans and modest skirts were part of her personality code. Mayim Bialik has talked about the deliberate, heavy layering that gave Amy that buttoned-up silhouette. None of this was random. Wardrobe reinforced character at a glance and kept continuity bulletproof week to week. Comfort came second. Clarity came first. And wardrobe doubled as story accelerant. One glance at a flash tee or a classic physics pun told you where a scene was headed before anyone spoke. In a 22-minute structure, that's real currency. It buys time for longer jokes, clever reversals, and science bits that would otherwise need a clunky setup. The clothes talked so the script didn't have to. Those whiteboards weren't gibberish. From the pilot era, UCLA physicist David Saltzberg vetted scripts, equations, and props, so the nerdiness felt earned. Even if you didn't follow the math, the show respected it. That authenticity made jokes about bosons and string theory land with extra weight. You were laughing at a real concept packaged for TV, not a fake word salad. It's a subtle promise the show kept for 12 seasons. Be silly, sure, but never lazy. Accuracy also gave actors confidence. When a formula on the board is real, you can point, underline, and deliver a monologue without faking it. The audience senses that conviction. Even viewers who aren't scientists can feel when a show did the homework. It's the difference between parodying smart people and actually letting them be smart, than finding the comedy in their blind spots. From no-improv to no friggin' horses, the series ran like a carefully tuned experiment, and the latter rule included even horses found on merry-go-rounds. Although Kaley Cuoco hated the rule, her very serious injury in the horse accident made her realize even though she loved it, she couldn't continue to ride horses. Precision lines protected the rhythm. Corporate realities shaped what hung on the walls. Live tapings raised the adrenaline. Prank fallout and real-world scares tightened safety and continuity. Wardrobe told the joke before the punchline. And the science stayed real so the world felt lived in, not lampooned.
Most epic wardrobe room, I think, ever. Everyone has their own wall. You got Raj over here, all his sweater vests. You got Leonard on this side. I think this robe might be one of the most famous robes in television.
It's that and Archie Bunker.
Leonard's robe. Star Trek?
Chained out Star Trek.
I got it right.
That's why a hallway, a broken elevator, and a couch became event television for 12 seasons. The Big Bang Theory wasn't just a hangout comedy, it was a high-wire act disguised as comfort TV. The cast made it look easy because the rules made it possible. And maybe that's the final twist. When a show is built on discipline, the magic lands as if by accident. Bazinga, only after 100 perfect choices. If you enjoyed the video, please help our channel grow and like and subscribe. We hope to see you again soon.